That,
Me and Eptos are working on some music. You know, a dope single that we working on.
tell us about
Uh,
that, please.
yeah, we got a really dope single, man. My cousin Mario produced it. His name is whatever Mario. He's a super dope producer out of Pasadena, California. Um, the beat is like a Spanish vibe, like it's like a Latin vibe, and my verse is it's in English, but I throw a couple Spanish phrases, and waiting to hear what Eptos sends back. We talked about it today, so it's gonna be my first like bilingual song. Well, my second one. I have another song out called Mamacita. It's a bilingual song, Papi Chulo. Yeah.
That's huge, man. That's huge. And did you guys have this idea before the battle, or was after
You
the
know
battle?
what? I did. But I hadn't talked to him about it yet,
Yeah, of
and I
course.
wanted to see how his character was first before I approached him about working on something. Because if he was like a standoffish guy, if he wasn't really, you know what I mean, rocking with me like that, then I probably wouldn't have asked.
Also,
But when I met him, it was like, oh, we Mexican, like it's love, like, and then we want to see our people win. We want to see our people prevail. So
okay,
it was cool.
but so you didn't know Eptos before the battle then?
Nope, it was my first time
Oh,
meeting him.
okay. That gives us way more information, yeah, about the battle
Yeah.
itself.
No, we
Yeah.
didn't know each other, bro. That was my first time rapping in Spanish ever. I had to have a lot of help from my wife speaks fluent Spanish. I'm pretty good at Spanish, but I wanted to be perfect. If you notice, even in the battle, there were some words that I had to run back,
Yeah.
like when I said legend, I was rapping so fast, I said it wrong the first time. So I had to bring it back. Uniendo para México, mi amo Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I had to run it back just to get it out correct the second time. Because that was my first time really rapping and like screaming and performing and enunciating in Spanish like that. I don't speak Spanish every day.
No, it's
It's
not easy, man.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's not an everyday thing for me.
No, not at all. Great. So let's
But I go to
go.
Mexico a lot. I'm in Mexico all the time.
Let's go right into the battle then, because we are talking about Eptos Uno right now. So tell me your opinion of the battle, the whole
It was
battle.
amazing. Eptos Uno got the respect of the hip hop community out here. You know, he's been respected. He solidified himself as a legend in Mexico, and he gained the respect in California.
For
We all
sure.
respect it.
For
It was
sure.
it was it was a top quality performance, and I want to see him go against more people.
Yeah, we all.
I don't know who yet. I don't know. Maybe Disaster or something. I don't know. I want to see him do another performance out here.
That would be
Um,
great. Yeah.
Maybe not Disaster. Maybe somebody Latino. Um, I can think of a lot of people, but
I would
I would
like to
like to
see him
see. And
against
actually, in our battle,
someone
he
just in
called out
English.
Cortez. He
Yeah,
called out Cortez in our
You
battle.
battled Cortez, and it's supposed to. Who was he supposedly had this battle against Cortez, not you, right?
That's what he said.
Yeah, he
I didn't
mentioned
know when
it.
he said it. I was like, what? Cause
You
look,
didn't know.
sometimes in battles we say things just to like when I said I
Yeah, of
asked for
course.
Asesino and I got his replacement. I just
Yeah.
made that up. I didn't really ask for Asesino, but I would battle Asesino though. I
Yeah,
would love
you
to
will
battle
battle
him.
Assassino. Of course, yeah,
I
that
would
would be huge as well, man. And
I would love to battle him. I'll bring him out here, man. Maybe we can battle in Hawaii or something, somewhere dope, or San
that would be
Diego or
pure
something.
fire. And man, let me
Yeah.
ask you again about Eptos and your battle
Mhm.
against him. Um, did you expect that from Eptos? Did you expect that round?
Not at all. Not at all. What you don't see in the footage is look. I never heard him rap in English, so I didn't know if he was gonna be good or not.
Exactly.
So before the cameras turned on, I got on the mic and I was like, "Yo, everybody here, English isn't his first language. I want y'all to make sure y'all show him love when y'all rapping." Now, mind you, I got 20, 30 people in here that are my friends. You know what I mean? So I'm telling all my friends and everybody that I'm with, like, show him love.
Exactly.
Don't treat
Respect.
this like a normal battle. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's what I was telling the crowd. I was like, don't treat this like a normal battle. Show him extra love because he's coming from another place. He's coming from another country, speaking his second language to battle me. But he didn't even need that. Shit, he got up
It
there.
was pure
He got
fire,
up
man.
there, gun smoking. He got up there smoking. Look, that
Yeah.
was my favorite battle I've ever done.
Seriously, I was going to ask you that afterwards. So we have
That
the
was my
answer
favorite
already.
battle I've ever done. I wish all my battles were came from a place of love like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That battle actually came from a place of love. It came from a place of him wanting to share his fan base and bring his culture here, and it came from a place of me wanting to put some money in his pocket, expand his fan base, and do something different with my career and blend the two cultures. So it was a beautiful thing. It came from a place of respect. It was I wish all my battles were like that. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Unfortunately, it's more about competition most of the time. But
Of course.
that battle wasn't about competition. It was
No, not at
about
all. No,
respect and
definitely.
blending those lines. That's why I said
Yeah.
what I said. I no lie. What goes on in Mexico's deep. Every night before I sleep, I say a prayer for Mexico streets. The vacations y'all take matches the oppression we see. I'm trying to provoke a revolution in your city that has yet
Yet
to
to
be
be
seen.
seen.
I want to see you in the streets for this. We all say the cops, but could you imagine living in a place where police don't exist? I want to tell every family in Mexico to keep your head up as well, because I commend you for existing in a system that was set up to fail. Don't try to tell me about struggle and pain when I just went to Tijuana and seen a 9-year-old trying to juggle for change. It left my stomach in knots from the discomfort it gave. Our biggest step will be when we acknowledge that our country's to blame. You know what I mean, bro? Like, when I said that, like, you can't just say that in a normal battle. It's supposed to be
No,
about attacking your opponent.
no, that's
You know what I
strong,
mean? I
man.
said, forget the battle, forget
That's
the
deep.
opponent right now. I'm gonna put a message out for the people watching, and I want every American watching to acknowledge that we need to take a step and a stand towards helping these people in certain situations in poverty that are that close to us.
Exactly. No, definitely was something greater than just a battle itself. Yeah, that's for sure. It was epic as disaster against assassinos. The same thing. You're joining two cultures together, and not just two cultures, but two games, different games, but are this exactly the same thing. And I love when battle cats do something like this, like leaving the competition aside to speak about things that are actually relevant for all of us.
Relevant, exactly.
Yeah. No, that's great, man. And let me ask you something else. So, what was your favorite bar of the battle?
Could you imagine how many doors you can open with a broken
Broken
key?
key.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, yeah. That was for
yeah,
sure one of the
that
greatest
was
ones.
tight. That
Yeah,
was tight. Yeah, he had a lot of good ones, man. He had a lot of good
yeah,
ones.
for sure.
Um, um, I still remember jail visits where the glass was thicker
That
than
was
Don Julio.
that was sick as well. That one is yours. I like one of yours was the pants on the SS. That one is it was fire, man. It was fire that one.
I almost didn't use that bar because I didn't want people to make it seem like I was dissing. No, I was just explaining my environment.
Yeah,
I was explaining my environment. I wasn't being disrespectful. I was saying, for real.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
While
For
they were
real.
using pens on essays, I watched people use pens with essays. Like,
Exactly. Yeah. No, but
it's
that's great
crazy.
because I really like wordplays in Spanglish in two languages at the same time. So that's difficult to
Yeah, I
do.
was doing double entendres in 2 languages. I'm
Yeah,
the first rapper
exactly.
to do that, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
The real.
No, that's great. And let me ask you again something about this battle. It was going to be one round battle the whole time, or did you thought about do you think about making three
I
rounds?
didn't feel like I could carry that for 3 rounds.
Hmm.
I felt like one round would be just enough. Because, like I said, I don't speak Spanish every day, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to struggle through 3 rounds and it not be as entertaining as compacting one good round.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
want to drown it out, you know?
And what kind of battles are your favorites ones? Like one round, 3 rounds, 5 rounds?
I like 3 round battles with short time.
Okay, like 3 minutes?
like a minute and a half.
Ah, okay, very short, very short.
Yeah,
Okay,
because it makes the writer get to the point.
exactly.
It makes
Yeah,
you have to cut out. You have to cut out all the fat. Everything that you felt like was not that good.
and
You know,
that's
you
even more
keep,
difficult to do. Yeah, way
yeah.
more difficult to do. Hmm. That's even better. Yeah. And what about battling Eptos again, but just in Spanish? Will you do that?
Nah, man, I can't do that. You trying to pull my card on? Look,
Sorry, man, but
man,
I had to
I'm
ask,
never
man.
gonna be one to fake the funk, man. Like, I speak Spanish, yeah, but it's not. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, no,
I
no,
gotta
for sure.
brush it up. Writing what I wrote for Eptos. It took a long time to get through those bars, and I know I didn't. Probably 25% of my round was in Spanish.
Hmm.
So that took me a long time to make sure I enunciate the right way, and I'm just. But I mean, I just left the store. I just ordered my food in Spanish and
Hmm.
just got all my stuff and my groceries in Spanish. Like, you know what I mean?
Have some practice, man. And how long did it take you to write that round?
Um, a few days.
Just a
A
few
few days.
days. That's not a long time, man.
Oh nah, man. I'm. But usually I write a battle in 30 minutes though. I usually write raps really fast.
Right.
I get through a whole battle really really fast.
Wow. And let me
Yeah.
ask you, man, because you said that the one against Eptos, what was your favorite battle until now, right? Your
Yeah,
own
that was my
personal
favorite battle.
favorite. Um, what else? Because you have over 60 battles. You battled Disaster, you battled Gichigori. What other battle you like as well?